February 11, 1993, Salento Valley, once the world's industrial center, fell into chaos after a massive explosion at the Eugenics Tower. Within hours, the population turned into zombies and the metropolis collapsed. The city was placed under total quarantine. March 2nd, 1993. A mysterious client has contracted the Vultures, a covert infiltration unit known for recovering valuable assets in high-risk zones. Their mission: enter the quarantine city, reach the upper levels of the Eugenics Tower, and determine the source of the infection, with the hope of securing a cure. So we have only one mission in the demo, Ashes of the Last Witness. Let's have a read. Dr. Tiago Schultz, a scientist who worked for Eugenics Corporation, sought refuge at a police station one day before the incident that changed everything. Our client suggests we investigate the station for any records or evidence Tiago may have left behind. This could be the first lead towards understanding what really happened. So we'll select this. We have our inventory here, so can I also add this to the inventory? Yeah, okay, so the arsenal is now empty. I'm guessing this will be in the full game. This is where you will equip yourself with all the items that you would have the access to in the arsenal. But for now, all we have is the handgun, a knife, some ammo, medkit, and a Molotov cocktail. Let's start a mission. Hey, she's awake. How are you doing? Good to see you again. This is a bit different to Skyrim and The Witcher 3. Well, it's good to see you. Yeah, today we haven't got a camera because for some reason your OBS doesn't like it. So, yeah, hopefully later on it'll work again. Anyways, for now, Satsuki says, Leopoldo, you're there yet? Everything in order? Controls, yada yada yada, yeah. Yeah, I know that, yeah, cool. So this game plays in two different modes. You have the exploration mode where you get to move around freely, and as you encounter enemies, you go... How do I move the map? Zoom me out. Yeah, you just zoom me out. And when you find enemies, it goes into a turn-based combat mode. It's a pretty cool game. As I said, I've played the demo already a few weeks back when I got the key for the game initially. So I kind of know what's going on already. So if we go to... Ooh, actually, let's... he says he knows how to play the game, and then he just forgets instantly. If we shoot the legs, there is a chance that we will actually cripple the enemy, so they won't be able to move the stern. So let's give it a go. That's not worked. We can also go for the head. And that also didn't score a critical hit. Very good. All we can do now is press space to end the turn. Nice. This is already going really, really badly for me. This is, there have been a few patches since I played this initially a couple of weeks back. So I'm guessing they might have actually cranked up the difficulty a little bit, because I have to say, the game was not that difficult when I played it first time. Cool, it's dead. So I believe it automatically goes into exploration mode, so we are no longer restricted to action points to move and take actions. Do we have a map? Yes, we do have a map. So if you do encounter any items that we can pick up or interact with in the world, they will be highlighted here on the map. It kind of works a little bit like Resident Evil games, where you start with one area of the map, and then as you go through the doors, which are those little rectangles here, it unlocks other areas of the map. So let's open the door and let's go through. So we have a little garden. As we obviously explore the location, more of the map will be uncovered. But we can see some enemies already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is very enemy heavy area. Let's have a look. There's one there. Can I just headshot him from over here? Damage 3 to 8, critical 1 to 6, reach 6. Hit 70%. Okay, let's give it a go. Not too bad. That's most of his health down. What about this guy? I want to shoot him in the legs, so maybe at least one of them will not be able to move the stern, because we also have another enemy down here in the bottom right corner as well. Okay, so he's immobilized. I accidentally spent too many points on that. But we have 1 AP left, so we can spend it to shoot this guy in the torso and potentially kill him. Okay, so he's gone. So he's not going to move, he's dead, and she is all the way there. Nowhere near close to us, so yeah, end the turn. We have another one, and another one. So, and another one, right, so we do have a Molotov that we could throw. Okay, let's throw it here. So that's just 1 AP, but that's so much damage in one move. Back to our pistol. I think I want to... So I'm guessing he will walk into the fire and catch on fire as well. We'll let them cook. What I might do is try to get rid of this zombie here. So I'm going to shoot her in her head. That's 14 points of damage. That's not too bad. And we will walk away over here. That might cause him to go this way instead. But, yeah, I think we're going to have to risk that and go this way. Popping in and out for most of the evening. That's fine. That's okay by me. Okay, so... she's cooking. She's okay. I'm kind of worried now, so I think the one thing that we can do now is... there's another one moving over here. They are still on fire, so I'm guessing they'll be taking some damage every turn. Right, I don't know how much damage though. Okay, never mind. So, maybe a couple of headshots. I want to kill her. I might shoot her in the torso and not spend 2 APs, but just 1. Great. So we have another action point. I want to shoot him in his leg. Oh, we need to reload. Right, let's reload. That's going to be an action point. And yeah, we're kind of screwed now. So we'll get attacked by him and her at the same time. Okay. But the thing is, like, when she gets over here to this square, and he gets to, I'm guessing, this square, at least this path will be closed to the rest of them for now. And I'm hoping that they will actually cook as we continue this fight. We have another zombie over this way as well. Yeah, we are not doing too well at the moment. Okay, they've died. That's only 1 health point left. So what we can do is, instead of using our pistol, let's go to a knife. And if we... okay, weapon changed. I want to stab her, because I think that will be enough to kill her. Cool. Now we have these two. I'm going to move away a little bit. Actually, no, while I'm here, I'm going to go back to my weapons, equip the pistol, and maybe shoot one of them in the leg. How much health do you have? Right, I'm going to shoot you in the leg. Immobilized, that's good. What about you? I'm going to try to shoot you in the head. I can't do that because we haven't got enough AP. So yeah, you as well. I'm going to shoot you in the legs as well. So you're both immobilized. I'm going to walk away now. Hopefully you won't get surrounded from this side as well. And let's do another headshot. Not quite what I was hoping for, but it's close enough. Gonna wait. I'm not gonna waste my bullets on this guy at the moment, because that's gonna be 1 stab away from death. It's more about this guy now. I'm gonna shoot you in the torso. Actually, can I... yeah, we haven't got enough AP for a headshot, so I'm gonna maybe just move away a little bit. Like, over here is gonna be fine. I'm gonna wait for them to get a bit closer. That should be fine. They should be both within my reach now. So, if I just shoot her in the head, that's 11 points. I'm gonna get rid of you, and then run away a little bit from her because I think she's still within the reach of attacking. Fire. Can I get close to her and just stab her? No. What if I end the turn and wait for her to get a bit closer? There we go, let's move this way. I'm going for some melee attacks instead. In the head, why not? Whack! So I think that's the end of this combat. I'm not detecting any more enemies on the map at the moment. What we can do is go into inventory and maybe heal. A medical kit containing supplies to treat injuries, restore partial health, and cleanse all status effects. So we've lost about 20 HP. I'm not sure if that's going to be worth using a medikit just yet. We can interact with the table. Looks like they were having a party. We got some ramen, some pizza, some beers, and what looks like Campbell's soup and some Lay's chips. Okay, no more enemies over this way. Have you picked up any items on the map? No. We can see this is a garden now, but we haven't got any items highlighted on the map, so we've not missed anything. Another table. Let's have a look. The tag says firing range. We have a key to the firing range. That'll come in handy, surely. What are those? Shotgun shells. 5. Nice. Is that a med kit? Okay, first aid kit. So we could use it, to be fair. Any other items in here? Not that we can see. Yeah, I don't really see anything else. Yeah, I'm going to use the med kit. I'm going to use one of them. Thank you. And that's full health again. Also, before we get into combat again, I might as well swap my weapons and reload just to be ready for next. We haven't got any ammo. We've only got 5 bullets left on this pistol. Which means we are fairly screwed. Can I drink from the tap? Maybe get some health? No. There is some kind of a statue here. Monument to Salanto Valley's founders. Okay, another enemy over here. Some flipped tables. I'm going to try to avoid fighting because I'm not doing too well on the old ammo situation. So I'm going to go into sneak. And hopefully you can just sneak away past this guy. Okay, so that's worked. Straight in combat, right. Let's see, what can we do? So, push is how many AP? 1 AP, okay. He has 18 health, right. I think I need to shoot him in the head. I need to get a critical hit. Okay, that's not too bad. Can I get closer to him? And just go in for a stab. Finish him off without using any bullets. Very nice. Cool. Let's explore this corridor first and then go through the doors. We have another one. That one has 24 health. That's a bit more difficult. I think we should be able to do it though. It'll cost us our ammo, but actually, do you know what? Before we go this way, let's go through here. So, we have what looks like a safe room. Cool. Plenty of items. None of them are really highlighted. Normally when you see an item that you can interact with, they have a little circle above it, like this water tank, the door, and the computer. Let's go to the PC. Want to save your progress? Yes. Cool. No need to heal, so we can heal by drinking water. Okay, so we don't have any ammo in here to pick up. So that's quite sad. Well, okay, let's get it done. Swap to a pistol, and let's go for a headshot. Okay, at least it's actually hit. Okay, I'm gonna walk away a little bit. I'm not sure how far these guys can actually walk. Shoot you again. Back. Okay. Let's just move our way a little bit then. I'm all the way in the corner now. With my last bullet, as it was. Let's move towards him and go in for a stab. Cool. No more enemies at the moment that I can see anyways. There are a bunch of bodies laying around, but none of them are moving. What do we have here? Is holding a card. Control room card. Anything else? Can I look through the window? No, actually I think that's a blackboard. Not a window. Okay, as long as we don't have to fight anyone, we should be fine for now. There are a few more doors on this side as well. Right, might as well just go through the doors from the end. This is... We are back in the garden. Somehow we've managed to turn around. Oh god, right. So we've been through the second door. Let's go through the third door. I'm not gonna walk... So currently we are walking really slowly because we are sneaking, as you can see, in the movement window. I'm doing that because I don't want to trigger any potential combat, because I am seeing some bodies on the floor. I just don't want them to wake up because we don't have any ammunition at the moment. Let's go this way. Oh shit, no. There is, what's that? Pistol ammunition, 10. Great. Let's swap to the pistol and reload straight away. So what did that say? It's locked from the other side. Let's go through here. This is empty. We've got another PC, but it seems like that one's not working. But the room continues this way. I'm trying to be careful because I can imagine there being a zombie in here as well. It's kind of cool how these areas that you cannot see are obstructed by the darkness. So if you move back here again, we cannot really see the zombie anymore. I mean, we know that it's there now, but we can't actually see it. It's a pretty cool mechanic. Okay, how much health? 24. So we will have to shoot him in the head. I'm very sorry about this, but you are in my way to more ammunition on the floor. So if I go for another headshot, and then just move towards him and maybe get a stab, that should be more than enough damage. Cool. And we should receive more ammunition. Pistol, 5 bullets. Nice. Swap again. Reload. So now that we actually have some ammo, I'm going to go back to... Why don't we run for a little bit? We've wasted a lot of time sneaking around, so let's run around instead. So archive, we've been through the archive. Access to firing range. I'm pretty sure that's what's obstructed. Yeah, there's no way that's there's an entrance to another room from this side. But the firing range must be this way then. It's unlocked now. Yes, we did pick up a key earlier on. Anything to pick up? We do have a stack of weapons. We have a shotgun. Now we're talking. Yes, we are. That's pretty sick. Goal completed. Do we have any more goals? Okay. Find Dr. Tiago Schultz's last known location and recover any information that might reveal what he knew about eugenesis. Check out the detective's office for records of Tiago Schultz's arrival. And then we have a side goal of getting to the firing range, which we have now completed. What's the journal about? What does that say? How to be a vulture. Instructions for mastering tactical combat and exploration. So I'm guessing when we read it, it just tells us about the how to control the game, which we know already. Okay, can we get over this? No. Okay, is there anything else in the room? So this part of the room is still uncovered because we simply cannot get close enough to it. So we won't be able to mark it on the map. So, I think now would be a good time to go back in here and save the game again. So, unlike Resident Evil games, this doesn't use ink ribbons. You can just pretty much save the game as many times as you want, at least at the moment on this difficulty. I'm not sure if it gets a bit more difficult when you play on harder difficulties, although I've not really seen any settings for difficulty in this game yet, so I don't think that's an option anyways. Have you equipped our shotgun? Yes, we have. 18 health, 24 health. I want to try the shotgun. Buckshot. Unleash a close-range burst of pellets, overwhelming foes and driving them back with a raw stopping power. And that has an area of effect. Okay, let's try it out. It's kind of funny how one of them gets affected first, and then the other one. So he's got 3 health left. That was a lot of damage. It took off 15 HP from this guy, and 14 from her. That's quite powerful. Let's go back to pistol, and maybe finish him off with one nice bullet to the chest. Cool. Hopefully we are far away from her. Zombie female. Slow moving, infected that bite or scratch. Mindless, relentless, and dangerous when they swarm. Yeah, so I can't really do much in this area. I'm literally cornered already. I can't really move anyway. So we'll just have to end the turn and hope that she's not gonna do anything. Actually, I think we are outside of combat. Yeah, we're actually outside of combat. So if I... She's out of reach. So if I move in a little bit closer, press 1. Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. So it actually pushed her out from combat. That's pretty cool. Again, we are outside of combat. Let's reload. I think that's everyone dead. What do we have here? A note for Sandy. I'm sorry about last night, Sandy. I wasn't in my right mind. I've tried to reach you, but the lines are down. The captain ordered all doors sealed and no one gets in or out. I love you, Sandy. I'll do everything I can do to get you out of here and see you again. Staying locked in here was the doom. It seems like it. Pistol ammunition times 8. That's very handy. Alright, let's continue. I'm gonna change the movement to walk now. Actually, no, we'll go to sneak. This seems like a massive room. We are in the lobby, so I imagine there'll be a bunch of zombies in here. We have a door here, so let's have a look if we can open it. I can't open it. Something must be blocking it from the other side. I think we have been to the room on the other side already. Yeah, it's the break room, which has the healing point and the save point. I'm guessing this would have been a shortcut, but for some reason it's blocked. I'm gonna stick to these walls for now. Let's get to this door. We can see some more first aid kits on the table there. For now, let's just go here. I think that's gonna take us straight to the entrance. Yeah, so there's not much of a point going this way at the moment. We know where that leads, so we might as well just get their first aid kit. Cool. Door number 1. We do have a zombie. I'm gonna shoot your head off, if you don't mind. And again. So it's cool because if you attack a zombie when they haven't noticed you, you do a sneak attack, which doesn't count towards your AP in combat. So you essentially, if you manage to get a sneak attack, you get 2 attacks. Well, 1 attack for free, and then you basically pay for your attacks with AP. So that's quite nice tactical detail. He's got 4 HP. I can possibly finish him off with a knife. Cool. So this is empty. Actually, before we go through the door, how do I cancel my command? It seems that when I press like on him to go here, there isn't anything I can do to make him go back from that command. So let's try again. If I press to go here and I press here, No, he's not going to do anything. Right, anyways. We do have a dead body there and an exclamation mark. Guessing this is going to be important. Let's have a look. He's holding onto something. Okay. Pistol ammo. Nice. I would have expected it to be something a bit more significant, like a memo or like a part of a puzzle. So that also goes back to the entrance. And this door... No, wrong door. We are back in the entrance. It's fine. It was this door I wanted. It is locked from the other side. Right. Let's try to get around it. So let's go back to the reception. I'm pretty sure there's going to be another path to reach what's behind that door. We've been through here. I don't think there's going to be anything new. Actually, we've not been through this door. So we might as well. Okay, 1, 2. Let's have a look on the map. 1, 2. I'm guessing there's going to be more zombies down further into the room. But for now, I think this is the closest one. So let's reload the weapon. And going for a headshot. 12 HP, so we might actually be able to kill her with one shot if we are lucky. Yeah, she's down. Right, he's now triggered. I'm going to move over here. Maybe move here as well. Can we back out? Yeah, we can back out by 1 square again. So we have 2 more zombies, 18 HP and 24. This one is 18. Right, so who can we get from here? I should probably aim to... Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to immobilize him. Move this way. Force these two to come down this way so I can maybe blast them with my shotgun. But we still have 2 HP left, so we might as well go in for a headshot on this one. Since she has the most health. Right. It is just as I wanted it to happen. So we have a shotgun. We can also... Yeah, let's just blast them with a shotgun. So, they are both still alive. Okay, I could play it safely and get close to her. Change to the combat knife and maybe finish her off with a stab. Actually, no, she's got 5 HP. That was a shit move. It's still possible. Nice. We did get a little... head pop, so that was quite satisfying. We have another movement point spent, but I don't really know where to go. Yeah, end of turn. 7 points. That was a pretty big hit. I'm gonna stab you as well in the head. Good, you're down. And now we'll go back to a pistol and get a headshot on this guy. 2 HP left. Right, I don't think he's gonna be able to reach me for an attack. Cool. I can hear another zombie over this way. Yeah, there he is. 30 points of health. Right, get close to him, stab him in his stupid head. There's another zombie down this way as well. Fuck. There's a lot of them. Can I move towards it a little bit more? And go in for a headshot. Yeah. Okay, not too bad. I think all in all, it's not going too badly, this this fight. But it is slightly tense. Oh, there are more than 2. No, that's... Oh, that's another... No. Okay, I thought that was a different zombie. We're all good. Yeah, headshot. And... we'll let him get a bit closer. Dodged. Nice. Immobilize? Why not? Critical. 6 HP. That was nice. Move this way. Critical 14 points. I'm pretty sure that wasn't as powerful as we normally would have a critical hit. It wasn't that much special compared to our other headshots, but hey ho. Now get a bit closer so I can stab you in the head. Okay, so it seems that he chose to jump over this table, which cost us 1 AP. Anyways, we win at the end, that's all that matters. Go back to the handgun and reload. So you have a few interactable objects in here, like this table. Tiago's statement. Date February 11, 1993. 8:15 AM. Officer Victoria Guzman. Statement, I'm Dr. Tiago Schultz, Director of Investigations at Eugenesis Labs. I need immediate protection. I know something that powerful people will do anything to keep hidden. You don't understand, they are already following me. This recording proves it, and if we don't stop them, there will be no one left to tell the story. Officer's note. The subject shows clear signs of extreme paranoia and imminent danger. The evidence will be secured in the evidence vault. Schultz will remain in the isolation cells under witness protection protocol, pending interrogation. Exit. That was the same day as the incident. Okay. So Tiago knew who was responsible. We'll have to find that out. According to the statement, they took him to the interrogation room and then isolation cells. The recording might give us more clues. Check the evidence vault as well. Okay. Some ammo. Anything else? We do have a healing station. I'm going to leave it there for now because we're actually doing quite well with health, even though we did take some damage. Oh, isolation cells are through this door, so we might as well go go there straight away. It has an electronic lock. Do I not have a card? Right, I guess we have to disable the mechanism somewhere else. I'm gonna run for now. Let's go through here. Where are we now? What is this place? Chief's office. Okay. So our chief has 45 health. That's fine. We can work with that, definitely. Oh, for fuck. So he's not really that much different to other zombies. He's not really that much dangerous. He's just a master of dodging my bullets, it seems. I don't think he's immobilized, so you will get a hit on us. 3 points of health damage. Yeah, we can live with that. That's pretty good, actually. I think we have to push him away a little bit to get a good shot on him. He's too heavy to push away. Okay, so why don't I go to the combat knife and stab him in the leg? Maybe that's gonna immobilize him. No? And again? Okay, now he's immobilized. We can run away over here and end the turn. So from here, we should be able to get a headshot. We did. Immobilize him again. Cool. End the turn. And I think we are now 1 headshot away from victory. Cool. Reload. So we have a first aid kit and a table. Evidence vault code. Chief, we've updated the security code to access the evidence vault. The new code is 210708. Please don't forget this again. Lucky for me, there's always someone who writes this stuff down. Yeah, you and all the other gamers on this world. So we'll go to this door now by the water cooler. Okay, we have a zombie. He's unaware of us, so I'll shoot him in the head. That was a nice critical hit. I'm going to move in a bit closer. I think there's more zombies on this side of the room. Yeah, there are. He's not going to wake up, I don't think. I'm going to move in, and we should have enough AP to stab him in the head and kill him. Cool. Right, I'm going to wait for these guys to come down here. I'm assuming there's going to be more than just one. We are actually outside of combat at the moment, so we can just move freely. Right, there we go. Can I get a hit from here? It's a bit far. Apparently we can. Although it says hit 0%, so I'm guessing that's going to be... Basically, we cannot land the hit, it's too far away. So let's wait for him to get a bit closer. Karanaga, hi, how you doing? All good? Good to see you. I'm gonna go a headshot on this guy. And yeah, let's go in and finish him off with a knife. In the head. Whack! Not enough AP. Okay, we fucked it. Yeah, we'll get a hit, but that's fine. So bleeding damage does 3 points of damage. That's good to know. I can plan ahead with that in the future. Why can I not stab him? There we go. So, do we have any doors? Let's go back this way and see if there's a door here. Yes, there is. It looks like a toilet. Sergeant's office. Okay. Some ammo. First aid kit. We have a lot of ammo currently. I'm very happy about that because we were struggling for a sec earlier on. Yeah, let's save the game. Just in case. Because you never know what's around the corner in these games. One of the devs of the game you're playing. Oh, really? Oh, nice. So, give me some tricks and tips. I've played this demo before, a few weeks back, when I got the key originally. So I'm basically just trying to retrace my steps. But if... I might not be correct, but I think you cranked up the difficulty a little bit, maybe. But I'm not sure. Right. So, we have two... I know that this room is quite long, from what I remember, yeah. It goes pretty much all the way down here. So I'm going to expect a few more than just two enemies. 40 HP and 30 HP. Why would you do this? Why would you do this to me? Fuck, okay. That calls for a shotgun, although I don't actually want to use that many shotgun shells this early into the level because what comes near the end of the demo is actually quite devilish. So, yeah, for now, I'm just going to try to get some headshots. Can I get this guy? Hit 50%. I'm gonna... Fuck it, let's go for this guy. That'll do. Immobilize him as well. Cool. Push them against the walls and other zombies to stun them. Okay. I'll give that a go, but now this is too good of a setup for a shotgun. Whack! Little dance routine. I'm going to go back to the pistol and maybe immobilize him. Yeah. So I'm going to wait for it to get a bit closer. I think that's going to be a bit more manageable. I think we're like 2 headshots away from having them down, so it should be fine. Oh, she got stuck on him. Okay, so now I want to try this push maneuver. See what happens. So was that what was supposed to happen as well? Has this worked correctly? I think the animation didn't quite convey that it worked because like it looked like she didn't actually get affected by it whatsoever. But yeah, I've not seen a zombie do this before. Just go down on his knees. I could just maybe stab him in the neck now. Or I could go back. Yeah, I'm gonna go back and get a headshot on her. Yeah, she's down. I'm out of combat. Okay, so is that the stun? Right, I see. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool mechanic. He's down as well. Oh, okay. That was a bit silly of me, but I'll just push him away, shall I? Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, we can push him into the door now, I guess, so, Oh, okay, reaction disabled and stunned. I see. Okay, I see how it works now. Finish him off? I could just loop this forever. We'll do another push. There you go. Yeah, okay. This is pretty funny. Hey Shakes, good to see you again. Yeah, it was nice. I had more plumbing problems in my house yesterday, which made Valentine's so much more interesting with the smell of sewage in the house. But you know, other than that, it was great. What about you? So just to remind, we are playing Vultures, Scavengers of Death today as a promo stream because I've received the key to this demo a few weeks back from the PR company working with Team Vultures, who are the developers of this game. We have Karanaga in the chat, who is one of the devs of the game, so that's quite cool. And he's been showing me some tricks how to beat the game in a more proficient way. And so far, I have to say, I'm having a lot of fun. It's a pretty cool... So, I don't know if you've played this game in the past, Karanaga. Gorky 17. This game is like a very nice mixture of PS1 Resident Evil games and Gorky 17, which is just such a massive nostalgic hit for me. It's so cool to play something like this in 2026, you know? Some more shotgun shells, that's going to be very handy later on in the game. It's exciting that you're getting the opportunity to do some showcasing. How's the game so far? So far it's brilliant. I'm really enjoying it. It's, yeah, like I say, it's a really nice blend of sort of Resident Evil horror survival gameplay and also this turn-based combat, which really reminds me of Gorky 17, which was one of the first games I've ever played as a kid. So yeah, this is right up my alley. There are corpses everywhere. Really? Have you only just noticed? Have you not just... Have you been playing a different game all this time? Okay, so we could go down here, we could go over this way. I'm gonna go and clear this place because that says examine the evidence vault, and that's through this door. So let's go back this way. I didn't, but the producer played it and talked to us about it. You should really check it out. I think you'd see a lot of similarity if oh god, I need to find the code again. Yeah, actually no. Let me just 2108. No, I forgot. How do I exit? There we go. So journal, evidence vault key 210708. Ah, yeah, I knew there was a 7. I knew there was an 8 and a 0 somewhere. 210708. It's unlocked now. Thiago's cassette. Recording transcription. Cassandra Stravos. Brothers, the last chain is broken. Jade Shroud completes the circle. The promise whispered at the dawn of the city is now fulfilled. Male voice 1. No fire, no grave shall bind us. We drink of the fruit that defies all ends. Male 2. A century ripens to this hour. The harvest is ready, the world will not resist the taste. Today begins the true experiment. Several voices in unison. Ordos malfara venedra. Some kind of a cult goings on. What does Ordos malfara venedra mean? No idea, I'll look into it. Yeah, Google it. Surely find it. Actually, why don't you just ask ChatGPT? No, actually, I think this game is based in like 1993, so yeah, that's probably not gonna be the case. Control room key. Other than that, I don't think there's anything else for us to pick up in here. Yeah, I think that's it. So we have 1, 2 doors. Let's go for the one that's the most further away. Also, before we go anywhere, I'm gonna reload my gun. Both my gun and my shotgun. Okay. Oh. This place. I remember that. One sec. I'm gonna go maybe here first. And actually, where was the water cooler as well? It was just behind that door. I'm gonna go heal up. Because that room is... Oh, hello. You're back. Knife, please. Thank you. Whack. Whack. Cool. Back to a pistol. Yeah, we'll just move on. Yeah, that's a pretty cool mechanic as well, that the zombies actually come back after a while. It's a quite old school, zombie type. Right, so we are cornered quite badly in this room. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many are we picking up on here? 4 as well. I'm pretty sure there's more in this room other than these guys. I think shotgun will be our best friend in this room, honestly. If I plan this ahead, so let's... I think I can take this guy out. I want to either go this way or this way. And kind of like funnel the zombies into this path or this path. So I can take them out one by one. Because I think if they get stuck, like for example, if I'm stood here on this square, and there is a zombie stood on this square, and there's a zombie here, I think the zombie will be just stuck in that position because of this zombie. So it kind of like blocks the numbers from attacking me. Where I think this one, I'm going to be uncovered from both sides because there's going to be that way, and there's going to be that way. But this guy has too much health at the moment. So I think my best bet is potentially to kill this guy, try to run away into this corner, and then maybe just blast him with a shotgun a couple of times. And I think that's going to do the job for most of the fight. Yeah, okay. Let's go for a headshot. Fuck. I was hoping for a better outcome than this. But yeah, we are fine. Oh. Okay. Immobilize? Cool. So I think we should be fine for this turn, at least, for now. I could... Oh god. I could blast these guys with a shotgun, or I could just go here and blast these 3. So what was the range on the shotgun again? So if I... 3, and then there's a spread of 2. I can also shoot like this. So how far can I move? I'm not going to get this guy, am I? I could blast these guys, but neither of them will die. Alright, I think we are going back to the pistol for now. And we'll just hope for the best, really. So good. Okay. We'll take some hits, but at least it'll group the enemies a bit more, so we can blast them with a shotgun next turn. Okay. Okay. Not bad. Shotgun. It's not going to work as well. Okay, I'll push you away. And can I get past him? No. Unreachable because of this guy. Yeah. Headshot. Be good to me. That was okay. Not the best, but not the worst. Right, we'll only get 2 hits max because he's going to come in for a hit, but the rest of them will be blocked. So it's not the worst situation, but it's quite shit as well. That was a big hit. Neither of them have moved, which is something that I was kind of hoping for a fair bit. I need to... Right. So, here's the plan. If I, for some reason, manage to kill this guy in this turn, and then decide to go this way, he's going to get an attack opportunity and hit me as I walk away. So what I'm trying to do is I'm going to push him away, and then I'm going to try to go in for a headshot on this guy. So hopefully I'll be able to run away this way without taking any hits. So you go there. You... Great. Fuck's sake. I could have just stabbed him in the head instead of pushing him, but... Oh, fuck. Off. Right, I need to heal. So that was 1 AP. Not the worst. Yeah, stab. Let's go for a stab. In the head. I'm gonna push him away again. And run away a little bit. So that opens me up to this guy. He's gonna come running from this way. He's gonna come running from this way. And then these two are gonna come running from this way. So I'm still a bit screwed. You can use switch places in the situations. Switch places. Swap positions with an enemy to break lines or gain tactical ground in confined areas. Oh! Oh, okay. Yeah, that's quite handy. I'm gonna have to try that at some point as well. So, okay, he's stunned. If I stand here, is that gonna do a shotgun? Oh, fuck yes. Whack! Cool, so they all moved by 1 square. He's still over there. There's some ammo this way. Yeah, I'm gonna move away a little bit. I might go this way, actually. Okay, let's see what happens. So, 14 health. I'm gonna push him away again. Move. Actually, no, before we move away, I'm gonna do a headshot. Whack. And now, I'll go away. Okay, those guys are pretty much dead now. So you... stab. No, not shotgun. Combat. Handgun. I'm gonna shoot you in the chest. So that leaves me with one more AP to spend. I'm not gonna do anything. Actually, no. I'm gonna reload my pistol, and we'll just wait for him to come a bit closer. So now that he's here, there you go, and we'll go in for a stab. Yeah. Okay, that worked. So we have a little stand here. Press releases, February 11, 1983. 9:47 p.m. An explosion was reported at the top of the Eugenesis Tower. The cause is unknown. Investigation teams and reinforcements have been dispatched to assist firefighters and secure the area. 11:16. The building shows no risk of collapse and no toxic agents have been detected in the air. Daily activities may continue as normal, though the use of face masks is advised. 6:32 a.m. next day. Due to the high volume of emergency calls, a priority care post has been set up at the Salento football stadium. Citizens are urged to leave the metropolitan area and avoid blocking access roads. Obstruction is punishable by law. 9 a.m. Clashes have erupted downtown between police forces and mentally unstable people. I'm guessing zombies, right? The city council has authorized the development of the armed forces to restore order. Shakes likes the sound effects and the background music seems to fit this scenario and have the right amount of tension. Sometimes those things can break the immersion for me if not aligned well. Yeah, I think the atmosphere in this game is really good, and also like it took me a minute to get into it, but the blurry look of the game also adds to it. It reminds me of the CTR TVs from back in the day. It like somehow the game is actually like through the effects. The game is. It seems like it's trying to play into the PS1 days. You know, those kind of nostalgia. It just creates this like very. Even though the graphics are not realistic, it creates this very tangible horror zombie tension. You know, it's very well made. And like you say, the music fits as well. Okay. So that door is locked, and all we can do is go down south through one of these doors. Oh shit, okay. Ooh. Okay. I've not played that very well. I think if I go through the door... Oh, I need an EP to open the door. Right. I'm going to take a hit from this guy, but that's fine. We have another one, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be another one in the shadow. He's gone for a bite. Okay. I'm going to stab you in the head. And you... We'll have a headshot. And that's it. We haven't got any more AP. In my head, for some reason, I felt like we had another AP I could maybe spend to immobilize him, but it is what it is. Totally, I'm a Gen Xer, so the look brings back memories. Yeah, it's such a well executed, like a love letter to gaming in the 90s. But it still feels quite modern. Like, so I think through the last, I don't know, 20 years. I don't know, when did XCOM come out? Not the very old one, but the first out of the two that came out recently in the last 20 years. Ever since that game came out in the last 20 years, I feel like turn-based combat has really being revolutionized by different kinds of games, because now it's present in RPGs, it's present in tactical shooters, it's present in games like these. I think it's, even though it's got this very nostalgic feel to it, it does feel quite modern to play. It's a very, very nice experience. I don't know why I'm going for a stab. That's not gonna do anything for me. I need to just shoot him in the head. And you, I'm gonna not do anything to you. I'm gonna just let you get a bit closer, and hopefully we can get another headshot and then just stab you to death. All right, seems that we have to immobilize you now. Oh my god. Can we just shoot him, please? Nice. Yeah, we need to heal now. And reload as well. Can we reload our shotgun? Cool. It's unlocked now. What room is that? Oh, it's the reception again. It's the lobby. Right. So we need to go back here. Interrogation room. And I'm guessing that's going to be it, right? None of these zombies are being highlighted as I hover my mouse over them, so I think that's fine. Let's go and see that room. It's unlocked as well. We have a water cooler, we have a console, a security terminal. This should let me unlock the isolation cells. Access granted. Isolation cells are now open. Cool. Yeah, let's... Oh, actually, we just healed up, haven't we? With first aid kit. We could have used the water cooler there. But we do have some more ammo. It's also unlocked now. Oh, this is back in that corridor now as well. So it's quite nice how the game just loops, the map loops around. Interrogation with Tiago. February 11. Santo Valley Security Department and Officer in Charge, Caesar Volkov. Subject statement from Dr. Tiago Schultz. Yeah. Question: why do you claim the city is in danger? Answer: Project Jade Shroud was never safe. At the celebration, I heard them. They said it was ready, that today they would unleash it on the city. If that's true, no one will survive. Question: what celebration are you referring to? A private gathering at the mansion. The executives called it a victory feast, all to mark the so-called success of Project Jade. And what exactly is Project Jade Shroud? It was meant to delay aging cell regeneration, tissue repair. The results were unstable, unpredictable, and now they're celebrating as if it's ready, as if Salento will be the testing ground. What proof do you have for these claims? The recording, it's all there. The voices, the words, you'll hear it yourself. That's all the proof you need. Who's in the recording? Two men and Cassandra Stravos. Her voice was unmistakable. How did you obtain the recording? During the celebration, I slipped away and hid near the study. They thought no one could hear them. I recorded everything. Why are you certain you're being followed? Because something broke free at the mansion. A creature. I saw it with my own eyes. I escaped, but I know it's still out there, following me. Officer's comment. Subject's speech is disorganized, erratic, and at times aggressive. It seemed fine then. It wasn't disorganized, it seemed fine. Exhibits clear signs of paranoia and possible delirium. For now, subject will remain in their isolation cells until further evaluation. Evidence has been secured in the evidence vault. So and so, so and so. Yeah, I don't know. This is a bit of a weird detail. From the transcript, he wasn't very disorganized and he didn't really seem delirious. He just made claims, like quite big claims about something, which might have been hard to believe for the investigator, but it's, I don't know, to call it delirious and disorganized is a bit too much, I think. Do you think we can trust what he said? It's hard to say, but he predicted this, and it happened. Could Project Jade be the key to all this? With Cassandra Stravos involved, maybe. Cool. Okay, I'm going to take a quick sip of my water because my throat is running a little bit dry. Ah. Yes. Some good ASMR of me drinking water. Right, so which way do we want to take back into the detective's office? I think this is going to be the fastest, potentially. It's all about the same, I think. If I don't lose my way. Have I seen all the rooms? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm not missing any content, I don't think. No, don't go into the cells. No. Oh. You. Again? If I move here, and I push you against the little bookcase there. Okay, so I should be able to just run away now. Cool. Yeah, that's a really cool mechanic. I like that. You're back as well. So again, if I go this way, and I push him... Okay, reaction disabled. Can I run away to the door? No. Okay, move then. Through here. Do we have any watercolors in this room? Yes, we do, over here. Right. I'm gonna go... There's one here, by the door, actually. Yeah, it's only 2 HP, but we will need it soon enough. Oh, God. Right. I'm gonna... go this way. And push you. And... not enough AP to open the door. How much? Okay. 11, 17, so I could just finish it off with 1 shotgun round, really, but I do need the shotgun rounds quite a lot, so... Okay, so in that case, I'll just stab him to death. And now you... We're going to move back by 1 square, just to make sure that he will not attack me when he gets closer. Okay, he's quite far away still. I don't think I can possibly kill him with 2 stabs, but I should be able to push him into these drawers there and stun him. Yeah, cool. Now, what do we have here? That's a lot of dead bodies. Okay. I love the graphics, man. I mean, this is like... This is honestly like playing a PS1 game in HD. It's so cool. Satsuki, you're not gonna like this. Wait, have I just skipped the dialogue by accident? I think I have. Hang on. There is something there. Invitation card. Cassandra Stravos invites you to a private gathering at her estate. An evening of refinement and discovery awaits, reserved only for those chosen to share in what lies ahead. So we know that she's got some massive connections now. An invitation to Cassandra Stravos' Quinta del Salto. So this was the celebration he mentioned, where he recorded the conversations. It's possible, either way, we'll find answers there. Go to the extraction point, we'll plan the next move from there. There is another room over here that I want to see. Have I been here before? East corridor? No. Okay, 24 health. At this point, I should be really saving my bullets. But I want to see what's there. Can't remember if there's anything worthy of picking up. How much ammo do we have for the handgun? 16, and then we have 12 shotgun shells. I think we're doing fine actually. He says, and he does that. Okay. Do you know what? I think... Nah, I'm just gonna leave it there. I think we'll just go away. Yeah, I'm gonna have to use a first aid kit. Yeah, that's gonna be way too many zombies to deal with. I'm gonna just go away and save my bullets and my first aids. Right, I need another watercooler somewhere. We've used that one, but we've not used this one. Is there another one on the way? No, so we have to backtrack a little bit to get to the watercooler. Heal up a little bit. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, he's awake now, isn't he? Right. It was... yeah, through here and around the corner. I do hope that I've not used it already. That would suck. Yeah, there we go. It's all good. Oh, it's empty. Fuck. Okay. Okay, so that's all the watercolors used up, I think, in this place. It's also empty. Nice. How do we get out? Waiting room, entrance. Leopoldo, what the hell is that? Blind hunter, blind mutant with a devastating claw. Tracks prey by sound and can blind targets to disorient and strike them with precision. So he's got a bunch of cool moves like blinding slash and killer slash, which both sound really amazing, to be fair. So yeah, I think the good way to do this is to sneak around. There's a zombie this way. If I go this way, I don't suppose he will hear me, right? I think he heard me. He definitely heard me. He's actually facing my way right now. He's an ugly motherfucker, he is. Right. 80 HP as well. So nice. He's backed out a little bit. Okay. I could maybe get a sneaky headshot on one of these guys. And then go through here. I don't suppose you can charge through the walls, right? Interesting. Can I blast him through the wall? Probably not, but who knows? No. But if I move this way and blast him from here. Okay, that was I think that was a good move. Pistol, can I get him from here? I don't suppose we can actually immobilize him, right? That's going to be a bit too cheesy if we could. Not enough AP for a headshot. Body shot. Let's try his legs. Let's see if we can immobilize him. I'm pretty sure we can, but who knows? Right, I'm gonna go back into my cover. And we'll wait. Come out this way again. Another shotgun blast. Whack! It actually pushes him away as well. So that's actually really handy for us. Yeah, I'm gonna go and hide in the corner again. Yeah. I think I found a way to cheese this fight a little bit. Out of reach, not enough AP. Out of reach. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna go back to the shotgun. Do I need to recharge? Reload, I mean. No, we don't. It's all good. Well, that was not what I would have wanted, let's be honest. If I move this way and blast him off here with my shotgun, it's still going to get him in the back there. Okay, that's a no-brainer. And why don't I also immobilize you from here? Cool. So hopefully he's going to come behind him and we can blast him again with a shotgun next turn. Oh, you are so stupid. Oh, yeah. Oh, so good. And again. Actually, we can just kill him. But, yeah. I'm gonna stand here. I'm gonna take a hit from this guy. Because at least he's gonna block the hunter that way, because the hunter's not going to be able to get through him in the gate or through here. So that's actually quite a tactical move on my part. 8 points of damage. Okay. He's nearly dead. To be fair, if I just go through here and shoot him with my handgun, that's going to finish him off, surely. Nice. That was close. Not by a mile. Although, the first time I've had this fight, a few weeks back when I played it for the first time, I did struggle quite a lot with this fight. I didn't realise about this little cheesy section here. So, yeah, it was a pretty good boss fight the first time around, but now that I kind of know the tricks and I know how he moves and what he does, and about, you know, about stealth as well, it was way easier that way. We are on our way. Vultures, Scavengers of Death. Congratulations for ending the demo of Vultures. The full game will be released on April 2026. If you enjoyed the demo, you can support us by adding the game to your wishlist. I just might. We'll see. Thank you. Right, let me just see if I can actually put my webcam mode on. If that's going to work. Hopefully, what you can see now is my face. I cannot see it right now because there's a bunch of delay between this and the stream, sadly. But yeah, that was Vultures, Scavengers of Death. I really do enjoy this game. I think it's really cool and it offers a really unique experience in 2026. In this time currently. Yeah, it's a nice atmosphere. The gameplay is very solid. It's very smooth. And there's so many different mechanics you can do with the zombies. I mean, the combat is really enjoyable. There's a lot of options you have at any given time. I think after a while, though, it does become a little bit easy once you know how to immobilize, how to get headshots. That, you know, if you do this, if you push the enemies into walls, it will stun them, or if you push enemies into each other, you can stun them. And then, you know, you can finish them off with a stab or whatever. Like, once you've fought a few zombies, the core combat experience becomes a little bit easy. So I'm guessing as you play the game, there's going to be more enemies like the Hunter, for example, who will shake up a little bit more, make it a bit more difficult. I'm guessing there's going to be more than just, you know, 1 or 2 types of enemies to fight in this game. As you can see in the little screenshots, there are other enemies. We can see some zombies with blades as hands. Some massive dudes in another screenshot here. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not going to be an issue in the full game. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this one. We'll be back in about a couple of minutes with another stream for another promotional game called... What is it again? I keep forgetting. Perceptum, which is a really cool upcoming horror game. So yeah, I'll see you